Hi guys, ZCrazyG here with another CTR Nitro fueled video. And before we get into it, I just want to say thank you so much for over 750 subscribers and all the support on my last video regarding the data mine. It's always great to see people enjoying a video I made and just seeing all your great, really nice comments. It's just really nice, so just thank you guys, thank you so much. So on to the topic of today, giving my overall thoughts on the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix, as I have done with the previous two Grand Prix, since we are now at the end of the current one. So with the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix, the concept right off the bat is already strong. A Grand Prix themed around an entire other game franchise, and with Spyro and Crash's close history together, it gels quite well, uniting fans of both series under one event, and I think to that regard it certainly succeeded. After the Back in Time Grand Prix was a bit subpar compared to Nitro Tour, I think Spyro has brought the life of the game back up again. The new track, the Spyro circuit, is a bit of a fresh change from the previous two Grand Prix tracks. While those were more open to allow for insane USF speeds, the Spyro circuit is more narrow and very winding, making it quite deceptively difficult. It also has no USF pads, and the hazards are very well done and pretty hard to avoid. And while it maybe doesn't flow as well as other tracks because of these reasons, it's still got a very varied and unique track design. And also, the visuals and theming are top notch, really encapsulating the world of Spyro with multiple locations and using the portals to separate the uniquely themed areas. Just overall, another solid track from Beanox. And the character selection here is again pretty solid. Spyro, of course, is a great addition, and I guess it's a blessing to many that he is a speed character. Hunter is also a good choice, but Nasty Nork? Really? I personally would have preferred Allura or Bianca or even Ripto. They just seem like more prominent and deserving characters rather than Nasty Nork. The only other thing I'm kind of annoyed about is the lack of support for the acceleration characters in this Grand Prix, especially considering it's probably, along with speed characters, the most used class. But I will say, all the cosmetic additions in this Grand Prix have been fantastic. The skins that came with this one are great. I really liked the whole fantasy theme they went for here, and it's great to see characters who have yet to receive legendary skins actually get some, like both of the norms. And also, big up to those Mind Over Mutant skins. Regardless of whether you like that game or not, those skins are an awesome nod. And the kart selection is also really solid this time around. In fact, the Spyromobile is probably one of my favourites. It just looks really cool. The Dragonfly is also a nice kart, a kind of more stylized version of the Trikey, and the Nasty Ride is okay, still a nice visual style, but just not as quite as good as the other two in my opinion. And the gem paint jobs and the elemental wheels were also really cool, nice additions to the kart customization. And finally, I gotta say, the challenges for these Grand Prix are starting to get a lot better and better, it seems. And yes, while we still have a few annoying, impossible to complete ones on occasion, it's still great to see a much better variety, and it actually keeps me coming back to keep playing. Though there is one thing I will admit, I do wish they would leave a bit more time in between these Grand Prix, because to be honest, having each one straight after the other is starting to become very exhausting and fatigued. I just think a little longer of a break between them would do some good for its player base. But overall, I am very satisfied with this Grand Prix. Certainly a step up from the Back in Time Grand Prix for sure, and though I'm not huge into Spyro, I still really enjoyed this one. Beanox have still got that streak going. And what comes next is not known entirely, but we do have a pretty good idea, and if you want to know what I'm talking about, check out my video on the data mined info revealing more about the future Grand Prix. And with that, I will leave it there. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, it really does mean a lot. And if you really want to, do feel free to like and subscribe if you feel like it. And with that, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take care everyone.